guys. Ooh! So, it's another Ask the Video Clerk. Now, this one I chose. I don't know why I chose. I really hate doll movies. I love horror movies. Never been a fan of doll movies. Dolls freak me out. I won't watch Annabelle. Well, we tried Annabelle. It lasted like
20 minutes.
Did I actually last 20 minutes?
Yeah, you made it
That's
about
huge.
20 minutes.
That's really huge. Now, this one I watched. Now, I had watched the original, and I've watched all the sequels too, but the sequels are so stupid. They're fun. Okay, so I watched the new Child's Play. And the way it reeled me in was one word, or 2 words. My husband can say them.
Mark Hamill.
I'm a huge, y'all know this, I'm a voice actress. I'm a huge fan of Mark Hamill. I love Mark Hamill. He is amazing. There are a lot of voice actors out there that I just find amazing, and he is definitely one of them. Has nothing to do with Star Wars, honestly. It has everything to do with actually Batman. Batman the Animated Series was what introduced me to him being a voice actor as a teenager, and I just, So, as Chucky, he's amazing. He creeps me out. But the style of Chucky also creeps me out. The idea of the movie is really good. It's kind of this whole like cybernetic.
He's a smart toy rather than just, a talking toy.
Which is
so he can integrate with all of your home automation, and he's basically a combination toy and Alexa.
Yes, which can be very, very scary. Now, my husband heard me, ew, and screaming because he'd already left the room. Okay, so I wasn't actually scared. I was just grossed out more than anything, and I hate jump scares. They're cheap. But there were things that would come out of Chucky's mouth that would actually scare me, but that has nothing to do with the doll or even the way he looked, but with the performance. That's the big deal. For me, the performance was amazing, and the idea was good. Less jump scares. Some of the kills were really good because they did it like the original, where you don't see the killer, you just see like from his height, and I liked that. That's great. Would I recommend this movie? Honestly, no. Also I have a really bad issue with doll movies. Do I think the origin story of Chucky is better here? Absolutely. It's not some serial killer who did a whatever, and if you haven't seen the original, spoiler alert, I'm sorry. It's a serial killer who did a spell and put a soul in the doll. If you haven't seen it by now, what the heck? This one is actually a programmer. Just a programmer who was mad and unhappy, and
he was being fired, and he was going to be thrown out onto the streets because it's it's a Vietnamese, but this is really referencing the Chinese sweatshops where people making our technology.
I don't like getting political, but was Vietnamese, but yes, it was a hint at a sweatshop. So he was angry, and I get it. He programmed an evil doll, and for me that works. But the movie itself, it's a little slow going. I don't know. It could have been better. Mark Hamill was, like I said, was amazing. He was wasted on this movie. I honestly, even people who like horror films, it's 2 hours of your life you're not going to get back. I can't even think of people who would enjoy this. I mean, I've seen every Chucky movie. Every Chucky movie, including the one before this, where they brought the original kid back. I have seen them all. And I would prefer going and watching those. It includes Curse of the Bride. I mean, any of them. Because they're stupid fun. And this was just not quite there. The idea was so good. Everything was automated even, which was really, really good by this one company. But it just fell short. And I mean, yeah, I think Chris can tell you, I mostly groaned and went, ew.
Yeah.
And I just don't like that. And there was an issue with a cat, and I'm a huge cat fan. All of y'all know that, Dinah and everything else. So I just didn't like that. And he could tell that I was getting kind of worked up over that one. So, I really have no saving grace for this. I have no audience, I think, that would actually like this film. I'm sorry, guys. If your kids want to watch it, don't let them. If they're over 18, fine. It's their funeral.
Time.
Yeah, they won't waste their time. It's their funeral. But if they're under the age to watch the film, just don't. Okay, guys, remember, stay kind, like, subscribe, ring that bell, stay enchanted.